Hello everyone, it's Rex Hardware here. Welcome to Rex Hardware's Live Music Archives, bringing you whole sets from the golden days of live music in Ballarat. Now we're going to be featuring modern stuff and stuff from 10 years ago and stuff like tonight, which was from 19 years ago, I think, this year. It's the Banana Lounge at Grainery Lane Theatre. It was an annual cabaret, and it featured, some years it featured for 7 nights, some years for 4 nights, most years for about 3 nights. Kiri Smart and the team down there, Rob McRae, Paddy O'Driscoll, a number of others were involved in putting it together, including people like Sean Adams, and everyone played. It was performance art, it was film, it was people hanging from the rooftops. We're going to see a whole lot of great Banana Lounge, I reckon, over the next few weeks that I'll feature on this show. But we've never actually shown this entire thing. It was streamed out live in 2002. Nobody ever saw it again. Tonight you'll find out why. And Peter Crebin, the guitarist from the Nulty Grips, passed away in, I think, 2014 or 15. So he's been away from us for some time now. It's always good to look back on great gigs. A little bit later, we're going to play maybe 2 songs, 3 songs, and then I'm going to be joined on this show by Hap Haywood, lead singer of the Nulty Grips and the Dead Salesman, a number of other artists. We're going to do an interview and look back at this amazing gig. So I've hooked up this amazing system. It's all old school, 4:3. I've got a really old camera. I've got VHS and DVDs that I'm going to be playing. But the most important bit, I reckon, is beaming people in and having a bit of a chat about their memories of some of these great recordings from the past. It's not all just Ballarat music. There's some great bluegrassy Noel, Luck Smiths, Matt Walker, a whole lot of people, I reckon, that I'll feature over the next few weeks. So let's go to it now. It's got Janet Lowndes, I believe, opening and announcing the gig with a young collaborator. And the thing we loved about Banana Lounge was opening curtains, or as Dave Craney found out, the closing of curtains was also a big thing at Banana Lounge. Let's have a look now, and in about 15 minutes we'll cross to Hap Haywood, have a bit of a chat with him about what he remembers about this amazing gig. So here it is, the Nulties.
The naughty Nulties, let's see them now. Thanks, Jake.
Thank you for the lovely gift, like that time we were alone, and everything seemed to fit. My self-pity felt right at home. Don't you go leaving me saying I hope I've been right. Could any good God give you the gift to give? You're much too nice to me. For the lovely kiss that you planted on these seeds. I'm mushrooming in my room. It's the season where the fast bloom bleeds. Don't you go leaving me saying I hope I've been right. Could be good God gave you the gift to give. You're much too nice to me. Much too nice to live. You're much too nice to live. You're too damn nice to live. You go Thank you very much for that great introduction. We're the Nulties, not the Naughties. And that song was called Too Nice to Live.
Do you fart, Justin?
Sonically, apparently. I'm antisocial. From here on in, vanished up my own asshole. Just like you were expecting. But these are my shoes. These are my shoes. Do you want to get in? Oh, do you want to get in? Oh, I know a lot of sensitive people. I wish they'd stay in their house. You know, a lot of sensitive people are only sensitive to themselves. And these are my shoes. These are my shoes. Do you want to get in? Do you want to get in?
Hey, is anyone allowed up here on the front or only burnout hippies?
Keep the wedges, and I'm not a fucking burnout hippie.
I'll give you a fucking burnout wedge if you're not careful.
Written and authorised by Mr. Pete Craven on behalf of the Nulty Red Party.
This next song is called Drained. Nervous breakdown, cause I just got too much on. So I ride this wave of craziness until the feeling's gone. I'm still playing here and there, surrounded by a lot of sucks. There's a meaning to it all, it's who you screwed to make your bucks. And if comedy's real and true, break down cause I just got too much on. So I ride this wave of craziness until the feeling's gone. I can't bear my nervous breakdown cause I just got too much on. So I ride this wave of craziness until the feeling's gone. And if color is real and true, I'll come back as me and you'll come back as you. And if color is real and true, I'll come back as me and you'll come back as you. I'm drained. I pride myself in shame. 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 I pride myself in shame.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Nulty Grips. 2002, Grainery Lane Theatre. It was July. It was a chilly old winter. And it's my very great pleasure to, as I press some buttons around me, to bring into the studio Hap Haywood. Are you there, Hap?
G'day, Rex.
Great, it's working. I can't believe it. Mate, that was a pretty full-on gig, that one. Krebsy was very angry. I think he was pretty tanked and angry about something. I don't know what it was. But it was sad that it was the last kind of... I thought it was the absolute last one that the Nulties ever did. We'll get back to Krebsy, but you told me before that they had done another one.
Yeah, we did, actually. It was around 2007 or 8, I've worked out, that we got to... they needed someone to fill in New Year's Eve at Corova Lounge, and it was pretty quickly put together. And we managed to get everyone to come and have a practice during the day of New Year's Eve, 2007 or 8. Someone will be able to tell me. And then we played to hardly anyone. It was the last time we'd all play together.
Yep. Well, so it was a big gig. Did you remember anything about the lead up to that gig? Apparently, the Nulties weren't actually that keen to do it, and Sean Adams rang you.
Oh, this was the one at Grainery Lane.
Yeah.
You're playing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we were sort of having a bit of a flat spot. We were, what I think the tension was that we'd all rocked up because you were, everyone was trying to make sure everything was going to sound and look really good. So we were going to have a sound check of some sort. And yep. Pete, we couldn't find Pete. It was pre-internet. No, it probably wasn't.
No, we went live on the internet.
Oh, shit. That goes that theory.
Exactly.
Pre-phones. We just couldn't get him. And so he rocked up at the very last minute. So I think there was just a bit of overlying tension, and I think Pete was just a little defensive, and we were a little aggressively defensive, and it was a weird one.
It's really funny because you try to wallpaper over all his abuse. There was an old hippie called Raymondo who decided to dance with a Cooper's stubby at the front, and everyone else was too intimidated to dance. Hence Krebsy a few minutes ago. Can anyone dance up the front here, or is it only burnt-out hippies?
Yeah, no, well, when I sing, I usually have my eyes shut. Honestly, anything could be happening in front of me, so I just don't see it. And plus, it's a bit of a cliche, but you had pretty good lights that night, so when lights are flashing in your face, you're not really... But Krebs could see, because he's a bit off one of the lights and could see very well. And I just never really noticed he's up the front. But it became a bit of an issue for Krebs.
Can just rewind on the Nulty Grips, because you'd been playing with the Dead Salesman as a duo. The Dead Salesman became a band, and then somehow the Nulty Grips came along with Lawrence Nulty. How did that happen? Have you got any really brief version of how that happened? Yeah,
pretty brief. The Dead Salesman duo were playing, and Lawrence just gave us a really good... he really liked us. I met him in the Dunnies at the Bridge Mall Inn, and back in the times you could shake hands. And we shook hands in the dunny. And we started a band with him before the Dead Salesman was a band. The Nulty Grips was a band before the Dead Salesman became a band.
Yeah,
and I thought, oh, this is great. We've got the acoustic thing and the rock and roll thing. And 1990, I reckon.
And why did the band go from being the Nulty Grips to being the Nulties? I'm asking questions I don't know. So this is not like me being a smart ass.
We were trying to come up with a name, Rex, because we were going on Triple B, live at Triple B for one of the first times. And the Nulty Grips was something Krebin just had in his head from multi grips, and just a really shit pun of some sort. And then, so the Nulty Grips it was, and then, you know, are the Nulties playing soon, or what are the Nulties up to? You know how we shorten everything.
The original players were yourself and Chris Morris and Lawrence Nulty, of course, and Krebin.
Yep, and Dave Quick. And
were there a few floating bass players in the Nulty Grips?
Yes, we had Jamie Keane, who was just absolutely fantastic, and he, I think there was a time when Dave stepped back, and Jamie filled that void beautifully. Yep. And he was one of the first real, because I was relatively still young, one of the first friends through music that we lost through cancer, and that was just a new world of just tragedy. And so yeah, that was very sad. And then Dave eventually joined the fold again, and we played very sporadically. We were a great pub band.
That's what everyone says, yeah. Great pub band. And of course, the Bridge Mauling was about the only place you ever played too, wasn't it?
Yeah, it really was. Yeah, we played at a camp a little bit, but not that much. Yep. Not that much. It was, and we'd always write a song the day of the gig, and we play it that night, which I was always very proud of, no matter what it sounded like.
Well, listen, with your indulgence,
given that we do that,
with your indulgence, one night we'll actually go backwards and feature a whole Bridge Mauling Nulty Grips set, because there's a couple of those gigs that are classics that you have just written songs like Ugly and a whole lot of other, you know, Nulty Grips classics. I hope people who don't know the band will enjoy seeing Hap's work from, you know, 1991, I guess, to about 1998 was the rich period, wasn't it, for the Nulty Grips?
Yes, it was. It was a really good period, and Lawrence Nulty was really. It was good the band was named around Lawrence, because we'd all stand around Lawrence. He was in the middle, and he would sort of dictate where the songs were going. Chris Morris had a hell of a lot to do with a lot of those songs. Krebin as well. But Lawrence would just be saying, this bit's working, and he'd get that beat, and we'd all just follow, come in on him. And it was a great way of working. Never worked like that with anyone else. Yeah.
That's great, Hap. Thanks for sharing a few things with us. Hey, over your shoulder there, can you point to him? Peter Krebin, a beautiful painting of Peter Krebin. He's right there where Hap's pointing his finger. London Calling. He passed away in the UK in London. He'd always wanted to go to London, hadn't he?
Yeah, it was just before his 50th birthday. He was telling us he was going, and he passed away over there, died, and it was a real mess to try and comprehend, of course, and we all miss him dearly, and yeah.
And look, it's ironic, Hap, because you've also got two other beautiful gentlemen over your shoulders as well. Don't move, because you're perfectly framed. Mr. Patio, Prince, as I call him, Prince Patio Driscoll. It's right there in the centre. I'm sure we're going to feature a nice big chunk of his music over these next few weeks on the program, on the show. You'd probably come in and do a little quick interview about Patio, wouldn't you?
Yeah, why not?
And on the over Hap's other shoulder there, Mr. Terry Byrne, our recently departed beautiful godfather of live music in Ballarat. We've just recently discovered a wealth of old Terry Byrne. Tallulah, his daughter, gave me a cassette from 1976 with his very first band called Nagata, and I've got 2 or 3 songs of Terry playing with them.
That'd be great to hear. Yeah, so some great losses. I just have this therapeutic process of grieving by getting out some really shitty little acrylic paints and buying a $5 canvas and painting these mates, and it's just a good way of processing.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. Thanks so much. Yeah. Just for all the viewers, just Tristan, I think, is watching. For all the viewers who are watching, I only rang Hap about 15 minutes ago with this brainwave that I'd broadcast this little special 45-minute set tonight and asked Hap if he'd come in and say a few words about the Nulty Grips, because those of you who don't know them, I hope you get to enjoy them from tonight, but also from other gigs that you can see on YouTube. And thanks very much, Hap. It's been a pleasure. Just got to work out what buttons I'm going to press now to get back into the Nulties, but here they come, ladies and gentlemen. It's 2002. It's the Banana Lounge and the continuation of the Nulty Grips gig. Thank you, Hap.
Thanks, Rex.
Forbidden fruit, is there such a thing? What kind of love are you in? You're a maggot on the wall, earn your wings. What kind of love are you in? Do you fall asleep smelling her clothes? I'm losing it, and I forgot what it was. I'm waiting till the ghost just goes. You lay that loud. You lay that loud. I've been voyeuring your everything to do with him. I've been voyeuring your everything to do with him. And I fall asleep smelling your clothes. I'm losing it, and I forgot what it was. I'm waiting till the ghost just goes. You lay that loud. You lay that loud. Flat chat at the drop of the hat. You fucked your front behind my back. What kind of love do you call that? What kind of love do you call that? I wanna know, how did we sink so low? Forbidden fruit, is there such a thing? What kind of love are you in? What kind of love are you in? You're a magnet on the wall, earn your wings. You're a magnet on the wall, earn your wings. You're a magnet on the wall, earn your wings. You're a magnet on the wall, earn your wings. You're a magnet on the wall, earn your wings. You're a magnet on the wall, earn your wings. Your wings, your wings, your wings. Thank you. Those last songs were too nice to leave my
So
shoes.
you say you're not a burned out hippie, but you fucking
Drained.
dance like one.
And Maggot was the last song.
Elvis Presley's ass. Yes, well said.
This next song is called Ugly, which it's getting. I didn't win a car. Oh. I'd like to thank the Banana Lounge for having us on this fine occasion. This is the fourth one.
Don't be so fucking diplomatic, Justin.
But our first one. Well, it depends what you mean by that, Peter. I mean, we've got to look at it on all sides.
Next up on the lead vocals is Hap Haywood.
This next song is called 1999. It's from my good friend Sean, who rang us up and got us this gig. I'd serenade you, but I could be considered stalking, and I could be arrested for merely talking to you on this city street where strangers no longer need you. Tonight I'm going like it's 1990. Tonight I'm going like it's 1990. 1999. This black beanie against the weather from my brain. It doesn't mean that I'm insane. How's about this rain on this city night where everyone's uptight around you? Tonight I'm going like it's 1999. Tonight I'm going walk home like it's 1990. 1999. I serenade you, but it could be considered what it is. A lonely, potentially dangerous cry from the heart of how it is on this city street where everyone just minds their own biz. Tonight I'm go home like it's 1999. Tonight I'm going
I won't say any more about anything horrible about hippies, but I think that song said it all.
Well, okay.
What? No, speak up.
It's too late.
Make your voice be heard. You want to be a smart ass? You might as well make it loud.
No, I'd get in quick, I reckon. Get out of there. This song's called It's Too Late. It's all about rooting. It's all about rooting.
Well, there's more to sheep in this world, mate. Woodstock's that way. Well, you fucking should have. Well, I think about it daily, just piles up on the floor. I'll never get round to doing it. I piss through the car. We're going thin, I'm going price. Might just save the day. When counting for rent cash, how would you like to pay?
My life was fine till I got one. Spent and spree, such fun. I wish I bought a gun, but it's too late. Hey!
I think about it daily, just piles up on the floor. I'll never get round to doing it. I'm
Best to the car.
We're going thin, I'm going price, might just save the day. When call or when cash, how would you like to pay?
My life was fine till I got one. Spend and spree, such fun. I wish I bought a gun, but it's too late. Hey!
Woody Guthrie has left the building.
Hey, Ramondo. Fucking free Ramondo. He's having a good time. He's doing nothing wrong. Let's get it back to basics.
Justin, you're getting married next year. Beware your hippie tendencies.
Okay, Mr. Haircut 100.
Well, I think about it daily, this just piles up on the floor. I'll never get round to doing it, and I'm pissed
To the car.
Better go and bring outgoing price, might just save the day. Terry Bird already cashed, how would you like to pay?
My life was fine till I got one. Spend and spree, such fun. I wish I bought a gun, but it's too late. Hey!
Kill all the hippies! At this lull in the evening, can I ask a big favour of everyone? Hands up, who likes hippies? Security, please.
palace of sin. I'm sure that I'll win if I sell my soul to a palace of sin. When we got forced to win, shy away. Now we get most of it every day. Every day. Every day. Every day. Every day. I'm giving up, I'm giving in. I'm gonna live my life in a palace of sin. I'm giving up, I'm giving in. I'm gonna live my life in a palace of sin. I'm giving up, I'm giving in. I'm gonna live my life in a palace of sin. I'm giving up, I'm giving in. Giving in. I'm gonna live my life in a palace of sin. Ta, that was an Ed Cooper song. Ed Cooper.
Any of those dodgy hippies here want an E string for their acoustic that's fucked up? There it is.
This next song is called Pretty High Land. You're listening to Cancer FM. My wife just left me. It's 4 in the morning. Pretty High Land. Big in the 80s, but so was I. The station with the cash.
I live on pretty high land, and every time I visit you, I take my bike and roll down the hill. But when you say I have to leave, it's all uphill, uphill, uphill. What's wrong with me? I've got no pop, I've got no guts, I've got you on my mind every time I'm heading up. And it feels like we're having an affair. I know we're not, and there's nothing really there. But when you say I have to leave, it's all uphill, uphill, uphill. What's wrong with me? I've got no pop, I've got no guts, I've got you on my mind every time I'm heading up. I've got no pop, I've got no guts, I've got you on my mind every time I'm heading up. I live on pretty high land, and every time I visit you, I take my bike and roll down the hill. But when when I say I don't want to leave. You say you will, you will, you will. They all do eventually. I've got no pop, I've got no guts. I've got you on my mind every time. I've had enough. I've got no puff, I've got no guts. I've got you on my mind every time. I've had enough, 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 had enough, had I'd like to introduce Ronnie Corbett. That was for Len.
Go back to fucking Japan, Bags.
That was Avco. That was Avco Blues. This song is our last year, I reckon, or maybe. Oh, no, it's not. It's not. It's our second last year. I'd like to. It's dedicated to the Banana Lounge. Not literally.
Can anyone get over the fact that this guy is getting married? Clean yourself up, boy.
Thanks, Dr. Rock. I'd like to thank Steve and Janet very much for doing a top bloody effort, and all the techies. Everyone's working their guts off, and it's paying off. This song is called Fuck, Fuck, Fuck.
And whoever delivered the smoke, you're a fuckwit. Sorry about that. That was intermission.
Fuck, I can't speak, I just sing, and it is a judge thing, and you're looking all over at me again. Do you know I'm no one's best friend? Spread a little me a little round again. I'm no one's best friend. But I can't breathe, I'm not well. So what the hell? I've been this little life that is something out of me, the crap coming out of me. Best friend. Spread a little me a little round again. I'm no one's best
acquaintance to you all. What got my foot in the door, it's now my downfall. Fuck you all, I still feel fucked more. No one's best friend. Spread a little me, a little round again. No one's best friend. I'm an acquaintance to you all. What got my foot in the door, it's now my downfall. Fuck you all, I still feel fucked more. I'm no one's best friend. Spread a little me, a little round again. Spread a little me, a little round again. Spread a little me, a little round again. No one's best friend. Spread a little me, spread a little me, spread a little me, a little round again. Spread a little me, spread a little me, spread a little me, a little round again. Spread a little me, spread a little me, spread a little me, a little round again. Spread a little me, spread a little me, spread a little me, a little round again. Spread a little me, spread a little me, spread a little me, a little round again. Spread a little me, spread a little me. No one's best friend.
Thank you very much. We were, depending on which paper you read, the Nulties, the Nutties, and the Gary Free Marijuana Party. This one's for Lenny. If I had my time again, I would do it all. And I'd change the simple thing. Even when I was to blame, all heartache and pain, I'll have to out my years. I love to be your man, through the darkness and the tears. Situation nowhere. Rush for a change of atmosphere. I don't want to walk in. Gotta get myself right out of here. Now I'm fully. I know where it's at. Somehow I stay thin. While the other guys got fat. Because I've grown. More times I've been down. I didn't get too high, get my feet off the ground. Situation nowhere. Rush for a change of atmosphere. I can't go on so long with it. Gotta get myself right out of here. think all you cunts with the cameras should back off a little bit. Yeah. And to all my friends, you've been the best to me. Soon will be the day where I will pay you handsomely. The broken heart's a hard command, not as expensive as a camera, but life just carries on, moving on. Situation nowhere for a change of atmosphere. Come go on, so I'll begin. Gotta get myself out of here. Situation nowhere. Rush for a change of atmosphere. I can't go on, so I'll give in. Gotta get myself out of here. Situation nowhere. Rush for a change of atmosphere. Can't go on, so I'll give in. Gotta get myself out of here. Yeah, we were the nutties.
Pretty magic, classic bit of footage there from 2002, July, Grainery Lane Theatre. It was an amazing space. It featured theatre shows, comedy, live music, festivals, art exhibitions, a whole lot of stuff. There was a pool table. They had amazing Turkish food and great coffee. Had a great bar running there for a number of years. And I think about 2005, 2006, that one ended. So it was about a 7 or 8 year amazing time. Rest in peace, Peter Krebs, lead guitarist there at the end, playing a bit of Big Audio Dynamite. Krebsy wasn't happy that night, and there were some classic moments of banter. There was another beautiful moment from another gentleman who I hope shall rest in peace, and that's Terry Byrne, who came out offering cigarettes to the band before the second last song. So I wish Hap was here. We could talk about some of those bits, but Hap and I thank you so much to Hap for coming back and coming in and like doing a bit of an interview about that festival and that great show. This has been my first live test stream. I plan to play a live gig, hopefully find someone associated with it and interview them, you know, maybe once, twice, 3 nights a week. And also hoping to be doing some live music streams from some of the venues around Ballarat. This is my little dinky 4:3 old school camera and VHS and DVD rig. When we go out to live venues, we'll use the HD rig in a beautiful 1080p. But that came up pretty nice tonight. That was off one of the masters. Hope you enjoyed that. Especially hope you enjoyed the banter. Hello to Tim and Tristan and Gary, Paul and Melinda, who are all on the chat room and talking and sending me messages. Hope to catch you next time on Live Music Archives. Enjoy. Good night now.